through here.
Kinoni, maana Kinoni ni hii hapa.
Hii sasa.
Tunasikia
to be around 25 up to 30, whereas a mature thing can expand up to 50.
Rudisha punda nyuma, rudisha punda nyuma kabisa bado. Rudisheni. Punda warudi nyuma kabisa, punda warudi. Punda warudi. Punda warudi nyuma. Haya. Chara kukai.
Good morning, good people, and welcome to this new series. We just finished the 10 waterfalls challenge, and I am starting another series today. And this is Shell petrol station Maziwa along Kamita Road. And guess what? We are headed to Garissa and then Coast. Yes, that's right. This series is about exploring Garissa, Tana River, Lamu, Malindi, Mombasa to Southcoast, you know. And it is gonna be a very adventure rides as always. So thank you for watching the series so far. We have had Taita Taveta, Baringo, 10 waterfalls challenge, and now we are in the Coast edition. Wow. So my first stop for today is Mwingi town. I have never been to Mwingi, so let's go to Mwingi and then Garissa. This is episode 1, Coast edition. So I'll be joining Thika Road. So I am at Roiro roundabout. Yeah, that is Kamakis roundabout. So I'll be exiting from the northern bypass into Thika Road, and then along Thika Road for a few kilometers before exiting into Garissa Road, you know. So if you don't know, I'm riding a Suzuki V-Strom 650cc, a touring adventure bike that takes me to so many places that I always want. So it's a nice bike for touring and adventure, both good for tarmac and off-road. So yeah, so I'll be joining Thika Road right here and then proceed towards Thika. So I'll be on this road for the next 19 kilometers before joining Garissa Road. So let's go to the coast and Garissa and then coast. So I am exiting Thika Road right here into Garissa Road, and this stretch appears it has some morning traffic into town. Is the traffic leading to Thika town. Looks like there is a morning incident between a car and a pickup truck. So this is Garissa Road. That will take me all the way to Garissa. It's gonna be a very, very awesome and beautiful adventure. I've only gone to slightly past Kanyonyo before when I was doing the Kitui adventure ride. But today I'm going further into Mwingi, my first time in Mwingi, and then from there Garissa. And then from Garissa I'll proceed into Tana River County and go to Lamu, and then from Lamu Malindi. So just make sure you watch all the episodes of this series. So that is the road that leads into Thika town. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed to GeoPoint Adventures. Why have you not subscribed? Can you make sure you subscribe right now so that you get to enjoy this series all to the end, you know? Looks like there's an incident. Yeah, the matatu rammed into that vehicle right there. So it's a morning, and you mostly find in the morning those kind of incidents happen because people are rushing to work. It's a Monday morning, and people have Monday blues, you know. Yeah, so I think those are normal occurrences on the road. But anyway, let's proceed to Mwingi, then Garissa. I think is this place called Makongeni? Yeah, this is Makongeni. So I just got to Mato in Machakos County. Mato. Hey. And the sun is quite hot, you know. It's typical for these regions, huh? So as I move further and further towards the eastern side, that is Garissa, I'll be experiencing much hotter weather than even this one. I had to do that anyway. I was saying that as I approach Garissa and coast region, the temperatures will be much higher, because I think Garissa is in a semi-arid area, so they don't have the tropical climate that we have in Nairobi and central Kenya. So I have how many kilometers? 66 kilometers to Mato town. I mean to Mwingi. Yeah, I have 66 kilometers to go to Mwingi town. And I think Mwingi is the capital of Kitui County. Is it Kitui? Or Kitui town is the headquarters of Kitui County? Maybe you can educate me and you can eliminate me. You can educate me in this comment section. Mwingi, is it the headquarters of Kitui County or not? So let's go. I am in Mato in Machakos County. I just crossed over from Machakos County into Kitui County. So let's go. I hope you can yeah, there's a lot of wind. There's a lot of wind in this region, you know. So I just got to a place called Kanyonyo, and Kanyonyo is where now we have the junction of the road that goes to Embu, Keretire, then Embu. So if I was going to Embu, I would have gone using this road. But for today I'm proceeding further. So anyway, it's quite windy, and I just wanted to catch a fresh breath. So I can hear the wind cutting through my face. But anyway, let's proceed. Looks like there's a police checkpoint here. I think so. Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah. So that was a security checkpoint along this Garissa Road. So the security agencies are taking your securities as you travel very seriously. So of course you cannot record or take any videos in a police checkpoint. Yeah, so they usually ask you the normal questions: where are you going, what are you carrying, what's your mission. So I just told them it's just domestic tourism and touring, and they were very excited to see the bike. Anyway, let's proceed to Garissa. So that is the junction that goes to Kitui town. I remember last time that's the junction that I took when I was touring Kitui, and I went to the, what do we call that rock? The Magic Rock somewhere in Kitui. Can you guys remind me the name of that rock? Nzambani, yes. Zambani Rock in Kitui, one of the best places you can visit. Actually, when you're in Kitui town, it's a very short distance. You can take a motorbike and you can go and climb on top of the highest rock in Kenya, Zambani. So I just passed Matu on my way to Mwingi town. This is Kithioko. Yeah, Kithioko Market. Kithioko. Wow. I still have 30 kilometers to Mwingi. I hope you guys are seeing new places that you haven't seen before. Maybe you have, or maybe you are from these areas. So that's Kithioko, on my way to Mwingi. Oh, they are dualing this road. Is that so? That's beautiful. It's a big river. A season one. Gutani Market. Gutani, wow. In Kitui. Oil Mwingi. So I am approaching Mwingi, and this place is called Mbondoni. Is that a donkey at the center of the road? It's almost, I was almost hit by that car. Have a big bridge here, and again it's a seasonal river, right? Yeah, it's a seasonal river. Mwingi, welcome to Mwingi. Mwingi sound. So I think I'm gonna top up my fuel. Yeah, because I think I have how many kilometers to Garissa? About 100 and that's 60, 70 thereabouts. Yeah, from Mwingi. So this is my first stopover in this coastal edition. And this is episode 1 on GeoPoint Adventures. If you haven't watched, if you haven't subscribed, can you please subscribe? Because my next point of adventure is Garissa town. So I left Nairobi around 7:30 in the morning. That is 7:30 in the morning, and now it's 9:45. 160 kilometers down. So it will be my first stopover before going further to Garissa. Mwingi town is the home of the Akamba people, you know. I'll try and get somewhere I can fuel. Here in Mwingi. Yeah, sure, here there is a Shell petrol station, so I'll use that one. Aje? Poa. So that was a beautiful ride from Nairobi to Mwingi. And by the way, make sure after watching a video, make sure you like the video. Don't just watch. Make sure you like the video. Anyway, I'm gonna see you in episode 2 on GeoPoint Adventures, Mwingi to Garissa. See you on the road. See you on the next point of adventure. So, yeah, top up. Hapa ndio Mwingi. Mwingi ni Kitui County bado? Yeah, Mwingi ni Kitui. Kutoka hapa naingia Garissa County.
Garissa iko mbali karibu kilomita ngapi? 150 170 naingia Tana River.
170 eh? Eka 15. Ishapita.
Eka 16.
Inakuja 195. Eka 16. Hapo 8.54 liters.
واحد من كان العقد مقنع ما جاء سكتور الأهم تعرف مش هكذا والله ناس كانوا معاهم مقنع